wheat, you know, wheat bread. So let's continue. Perfectionism. Now the massive frame in front of them crumbles into a pile of countless remains, scattering on the floor. Numerous neural cables and parts protrude from its hulking arms, such of which are still covered with Babylonia's manufacturing logo. It's not like it's like you've thrown at corrupted cup. They're already corrupted. Suddenly, they hear a round of applause from above. The trio looks up to see Gabriel clapping at the edge of the platform lift. If champions such as yourself are willing to stay and offer your strength to the Ascension Network, I'm sure their master would welcome you with open arms. To hell with that. If I'm off every day of the week, I might be willing to consider it. Are you out of your mind? I'm not saying only if I don't have to work. With their usual banter, Chrome manages to smile despite their current predicament. Well, there's your answer. We won't stay here, nor will we serve the agents. Since you rejected my kindness, I'll leave you in the elevator shaft to become nutrients for the red tide. The platform begins to shake as the surrounding punishing concentration begins to skyrocket. I'm going to drown here. I don't want to become a fish. Cap, get out your grappling hook. Gabriel looks down coldly from the rafters of the shaft, as if waiting for the opportune moment to strike them mid-air. Regardless, being attacked by Gabriel mid-air is preferable over drowning in the red tide. Chrome takes out the rope, quickly grabs his comrades, then leaps into the air. Right as Gabriel is about to strike the coupling, the feeling of indescribable oppression comes from above. He takes 2 steps back, then looks up with Canderelic and salutes. What brings Babylonia here? Someone's here, and he or she know about Babylonia also. I mean, there's only either 2 things here. The Meister. I mean, there's only one thing here, right? The Mother, the Meister, something like that of the Ascendants here. But who the fuck are you? Chrome looks up to see a man dressed in black appear on the upper edge of the platform lift. Give me some more time. I've got this under control. No matter, I'm just here to see who's giving you so much trouble. Sorry for the delay. He looks at Strike Hawk, hanging from the rope as if any move they make will met with repercussions. Mr. Gabriel left them for me to get some combat training. Interesting design. Cinderella's salute and indifferent expression make it seem as if she is merely facing a teacher rather than mighty power of an agent. And the results of said training? They're almost as strong as Grey Raven. Cinderella's failure is to be expected. Oh, I recall you mentioning that theme. He smiled with great interest and takes a serious look at the person in front of him. I hope they are worthy of your recommendation. Guys, imagine if he is a commandant. I mean, because his design here, bro, looks human. Yeah, imagine if he's a human. Oh shit, bro is cooked. Interesting. Yeah, the design is very good. Oh, hold on, I forgot to remove the BRB. Standing on high ground, he waves his hand at Gabriel. Enough, see to your guest. She's looking for you. She? It's her. Who's her? Correct. I've enhanced your frame. Don't let her get the best of you like last time. Her. Standing high ground, he waves his hand to Gabriel. See to your guest. She's looking for you. She's looking for you. like last time. Is bro talking about Luna? Because again, the one who bonked Gabriel very hard is Luna, right? I won't let you down, Mr. Vonnegut. Vonnegut, okay. Isn't that the name of that writer? Huh? Did I miss something? The agent by the name of Vonnegut turns to Chrome and puts his index finger to his lips as if gesturing shh. That's a secret. He withdraws several steps and gestures them to approach. Come, hanging on a rope is not my way of treating guests. Seeing them remain where they hang, he smiles as if to welcome them. You don't think I'm going to cut you off guard, do you? Well then, come on now. Bro is flexing his strength. The tree quickly climbs up the rope to the top of the platform lift. Vonnegut once again gives them a welcoming gesture, like that of a kind and dignified lord receiving guests at his estate. Welcome to my temporary base. I assume Alpha was going to bring the Grey Raven Gabriel. Gabriel has mentioned. I wasn't expecting the likes of you. But considering that Gabriel advocates on your behalf, I'm inclined to trust his intuition. Alpha, you mean ascendant that serves Luna? Hearing this name, Chrome palms begin to sweat. If Alpha is here too, she is likely to be with Luna. If they can locate Luna, Kuro would be free from suspicious. Seems like you've still got a lot to learn about her. Oh? Interesting. Chrome had received intel on the Ascendants prior to the mission. However, the report on Alpha only stated that she serves Luna and that the two are sisters. As for combat ability, it was only marked with warning in the red letters. If such a powerful Ascendant wanted to destroy them, why would Alpha let them waltz right into the base? As if not noticing Chrome's contemplation, Vonnegut begins to speak of Luna. I once saw Luna long ago. She was an outstanding agent. Prior to that, she worked diligently to carry out responsibilities entrusted to her by ASNet. Additionally, having been selected as an agent during its preliminary development, she was able to witness the evolution of ASNet. The evolution of the Ascension Network. You mean it's stronger than before? Correct. It's not only more powerful but also more stringent in its demands for selecting agents. Even though the concept of agents has changed, no one can deny her credit as a pioneer. And to that we owe our gratitude to Luna. Now, she is most likely no longer eligible to serve as an agent. But as one of our predecessors, not only has she aided in the evolution of the Ascension Network, she has also been diverting humanity's firepower away from us, allowing the later generation of agents to remain hidden from view. She's been diverting their firepower? You mean Babylon has been tracking Luna this whole time? Of course, ever since Miss Luna became an agent right under Babylonia's nose. Diverting, hold on, Shotomate, let me just search a bit. Okay. I just searched like the meaning of it, like this. It didn't give me the answer I wanted. Coveted her power. If agents are strong as you claim, why worry about being persuaded by humanity? Do you think Earth fears humanity? Most of humanity spreads divorce, pollutes, and destroys the Earth like a virus. They are full of cruel and cunning ideas, allowing them to find their way into every nook and cranny. These people were responsible for the 0-point reactor meltdown that created the punishing virus. How long? Not only that, Earth has nearby perished several times at the hand of humanity over the course of its long history. Even ignoring the history, I'm sure you have experienced numerous disasters caused by humanity. Therefore, we must separate the sheep from the goats, as the shepherds do, and bury the wicked in the shadow of history. Only then can the world endure the long winter and one day welcome the coming warmth of spring? He stretches out his hands as if acting out an all too familiar script. Until then, the whole world still fears the follies of man. Of course, agents must tread with equal heedfulness. Should they not? He appears calm and speaks at ease, although he says that they should fear the follies of man. Follies of man, there is no look of tension or fear. Standing among the group, he has the demeanor of an astute orator, calmly sharing pearls of knowledge gathered through personal anecdotes. Even as agents, we must continue to improve, learn, and adapt. So this is the other agent. Much like the Dunning-Kruger effects. Effect states, people will only steps on the path to self-improvement once they realize their own shortcomings. His word lacked any sense of self-aggrandizing. He's like a modest teacher standing before the enemy. However, Chrome knows this modesty comes from the confidence of knowing that no matter what happens, he can handle it with ease. It is precisely because of his overwhelming power he is able to speak so freely about weakness and secrecy in front of his enemies. That's why I said, yeah, bro is confident about, like, even if they know about this, I can just kill them anytime I wanted to. That's what the what's the name again? Okay, Vonnegut. If anything appears unnatural, it's that he keeps inadvertently glancing at Camui's waist. He noticed. Continuing to listen to Vonnegut's musings, Chrome turns his head slightly and glances at Kamui to figure out the cause of such an irregularity. It appears that a buckle on Kamui's tactical belt had become loose during the previous ordeal. Is that it? As an agent, I have long been searching for those worthy of building a better world with me. However, few are capable of passing the preliminary filtering. Even a fewer are willing to go beyond that. Even though they are capable of becoming immune to the punishing virus, they lack the power needed to build a better tomorrow. As Vonnegut speaks, he glances at Kamui's waist once more. However, Chrome is able to catch the point of interest. His gaze does in fact fall upon the loose buckle. These people are nothing but fragile eggs too. Although a bit untimely, Chrome politely interrupts Vonnegut to confirm who is dealing with exactly. Pardon me, Kamui. Chrome turns around and fastens the loose buckle on Kamui's tactical belt. Huh? Why does it matter at a time like this? Seeing this, Vonnegut lets out a hearty laugh in satisfaction. Either you have an eye for detail or you're a perfectionist like me. Seems like Gabriel's intuition was right. I think you and Dewitt and I will get along swimmingly. As I was saying, Vonnegut opens his arms to the trio cheerfully and looks them over. I hope you can also pass the filtering. Each spending seed should be sowed on the road to tomorrow. I refuse. Your answer comes at no surprise, but tell me why. Perhaps we don't need to fight each other. After all, everything I am doing is to provide a future for Earth. A future that only belongs to you? How do you define you? I'm obviously referring to the Ascendants and corrupted. Ascendants, corrupted. Don't forget that we were once human. We were once construct. Even machines created by humanity have gained sentience. Again, this is the worst case scenario about the Red Tide. Again, I said that, yeah. Once Red Tide have become sentient, that's shit about to go down if that happen. No, it have consciousness, but it still doesn't have a sentient, right? They have feelings and minds like us. For hundreds of millions of years, microscopic organisms, such as harmful bacteria and viruses, inhabited the Earth alongside animals. Prior to the punishing virus, how do you think life managed to survive infection and disease? Evolution, or rather the filtering? Correct, I assume you're their captain. Organisms that can resist disease can give birth to offspring with high immunity. Now we're talking about immunity again. Chat, commandant have the potential of being like take lead on ascendant, right? And he have a he's building immunity against the his mind being corrupted, right, chat? I think that's what's going on here. But okay, interesting. Those that are weak regardless of their time of birth will only rot, thereby becoming nourishment for the land. During the filtering, organisms will gradually evolve. This is the order of the world. Now, the corrupted have evolved into the red tide, the likes of which has turned into breeding grounds for new forms of life. The dead become nutrients for the creation of a new life. This is the will of the punishing virus. The Ascension Network is no different. However, this filtering will come at the cost of most people. Life must be cruel only to be more beautiful. Okay. Vonnegut smiles as he focuses his gaze on Chrome. It seems your invert device is different from others. Interesting. Humans still manage occasional moments of brilliance in their struggle, but alas, this brilliance is too insignificant to assure victory. Even with the slightest ray of hope, we will wait the day that it expels darkness. Wait. Yes. Wait. Vonnegut places his hands behind his back and ruminates over the word. And if the punishing virus shows no sense of subsiding, we'll take solace in such frivolity as you wait. However, there is no such room for leisure now. Humanity will stop at nothing. The people you've doomed unfit continue to make changes. But I only see that they are complacent and stuck in the ways of the past. Not to mention, some have not given up killing each other in the name of science. How long can your persistence and stubbornness last in this struggle while still upholding these pedantic ideas? He averts his gaze from the three faces and lowers his head in disappointment. In the dark waterway, the dusty light begins to flash. Interesting. That's interesting. Fated maze. Their surroundings begin to disintegrate. The flickering light and the image of Vonnegut began to drift in space. My vision mode was being hacked. How is that all? Suddenly, Namir's ear-piercing alarm began to buzz in his ears. Memory deviation at 31.217% record erased. Listen to the fear in your heart. I used to respect that guy, but now he's just a useless tool. Establishing simulation link. Memory deviation at 30%. Place him on the front line. He can recall if he dies. Record erased. Establish simulation link. By the look of it, the chief is no longer Langston Smith. You know what's crazy here, chat? Vonnegut, Vonne is just Vonnegut is just standing there and was already like hacking a construct. Not only a construct, a freaking strike hook construct with is again. And other than that, it's a freaking the captain, because a cap have the unique invert device, right? He have the VIP Microsoft Window Defender. Record erased. Establishing simulation link. Establishing. Chrome field of vision gradually returns amid the frenzy of alarms. He suddenly finds himself before a red warning screen. Or back at the Chrome's backstory. It is not so much fear as it is disgust engraved in his memories. Smith had long been perfected. I brought you back as my son to make you a Smith and become the perfect me. No, it's not like that. Langston, as my son, you know what to do, don't you? I've already broken free from my shackles. You are failure. Nothing you have ever done has surmounted to anything. It's almost been like that. No, I've already gotten what matters the most. The agent will crush your teammates one by one. Those you respect will be framed and put to death, and you are powerless. Ignoring the ear-piercing noise, Chrome quietly grabs his weapon. You want to protect them? You want to protect those who are doomed to abandon you. Constructs are only seen as convenient tool. Do so for yourself. The moment you become a construct, you become a loser. You'll never be the chief. You'll never be a true commandant. Now you are only a tool. Doubt, undeniable doubt. This doubt has persisted in his heart over countless missions and battles, like a cobweb forming in the corner of a wall. Now, this doubt has become amplified and restless by some unknown power. A bolt of lightning carrying Chrome's conviction shatters the darkness before him, silencing the cacophony. Slowly, his MIND begins to stabilize, only for warning alerts to immediately start buzzing again. Chrome's field of vision fills with contorted streaks of vibrant red. Familiar pain bites at his nerves, rippling throughout his entire body. Warning, memory overload. You are worthless. You failed to live up to your father's expectation. How do you call him? How do you even call him dad? I mean, it's not my own word to be like a perfect for him, right? We didn't say, yeah, I will going to be perfect than you, right? It's the father's the one dictating his son. Chrome waves his scythe at the shapeless onslaught of noise once more. Firm denial, unbearable pain. Everything seems to be ridiculing his choice again and again. A detestable but all too familiar memory stab at his fingertips. All of the nerve ending on his entire body begin to fire in rhythm. Each breath feels as if knives are carving out his bones. There is nothing at the end of the road you have chosen. With an agonizing breath, another bolt of lightning shatters the darkness and stills his conviction. The ground begins to rumble slightly as if someone is laughing nearby. As long as I disable my visual and audio modules, there's no way for you to hack me. Even though intuition is guiding his judgment, Chrome is resolute on his decision. The ground begins to rumble again, as if the person laughing had taken a few steps closer. An invisible coerced force quickly approaches from the left. As for what the force is, it is the gust of wind from a blade. Chrome's sight collides with a metal. The violent impact sends vibration through his palm, numbing his knuckles. With his usual resilience, Chrome could typically be unfazed by the pain from such intense vibrations. However, with his visual and audio module disabled, there was only one method to maintain his agility in combat: improve the sensitivity of all modules in his perception cluster. Even if it will cause severe pain, no. Pain is necessary to maintain MIND stability with his visual and audio module disabled. Gusts of frigid wind attack from the left and right. Chrome turns to judge the attack from the left while using his sight to block the blade approaching from the right. Got you. Right as Chrome finds the opening, he charges his sight with the lightning and strikes in the direction of the wind. Bullseye. Even though he has clearly landed a blow, there is no sense of struggle or pain, typical of being stabbed. Instead, the enemy remains motionless like a stalwart wall. A wall? Is this defense barrier? Some answered from the point of impact. Despite being unable to hear what is said, he can sense the subtle vibration from the sound. He wants to retreat, but his weapon is held in place by a mysterious force. Suddenly, Chrome feels the crushing sensation of being choked. He feels as if his body is being corrupted with a punishing virus, which intensifies the magnitude of pain as if he is being skinned alive. Still, Chrome continues to struggle alone in the darkness. Can't. He grips his weapon tightly. Even though he feels the searing pain of his broken knuckles, he has lost all perception of his hands. Regaining the control of his weapon, Chrome unleashes an all-out attack at the enemy, choking him. Right as the blade connects with the enemy, the figure releases Chrome and takes several steps back. Although he escapes the enemy's vice grip, Chrome is temporarily stun-locked due to agonizing pain and corruption. Just before he senses the subtle vibration of the opponent's footsteps approaching again, someone with high punishing corruption quickly ambushed the enemy from behind. Interesting. Giving himself no time to catch his breath, Chrome uses this opportunity to turn and search for his teammates. Kamui, Wanshu. Interesting, someone ambushed them. He still remembers their general position before blacking out. After fumbling along his memory for a few steps, a quivering breath brushes against his broken fingertips on the left. Who's there? Wanshu. Feeling his face, Chrome is vaguely able to recognize the contour of Wanshu's face. Chrome grabs his shoulder and senses Wanshu trying to open the button-up pocket of his tactical bag. What is Wanshu seeing? Drowning in the hallucination, Chrome no longer is able to exert control over his body. Still, he struggles to take out the content of his carrying bag. Perhaps it will be of some use to Wanshu. Chrome fumbles to help him open the intricate series of the button on his carrying bag. If they get out of here alive, Chrome is going to request an easier bag to open for Wanshu first thing. Just as this trivial thought comes to mind, the vibration from the two people fighting gradually disappear. Instead, they are replaced by an earthquake like a rumble from underneath the lift. The individual who had ambushed the enemy from behind approaches him, then stops nearby. Who are you? Again, bro, have that person who helped him have a high... What's that? Some of the high punishing corruption. Again, the only person who have this high punishing corruption is an Ascendant, right? And there's only 3 person here. Cinderelic, second, Vonnegut, something like that, and third is Gabriel. Only that. Interesting. There's the fourth one. Camo. Oh. The rumbling from below grows in intensity. Even if there is still a risk of being hacked, Chrome does not hesitate to activate the previous disabled modules. With vision and hearing gradually restored, Chrome looks around to see Kamui, who normally has a sunny disposition wearing a look of agonizing pain. Koya. Okay. Kamu. You damn troglodyte. Wake the hell up. Seeing that Kamui is still unconscious, Kamu slams his fist on his chest. Still not fully awake, Kamu gives him a swift kick in the pants. Just now waking up, Wanshu sits up feebly and looks at Kamui anxiously. He is still grasping on empty syringe with trembling hands, which he had just taken out of the open carrying bag. Does he have any painful memories? Wake up, damn it. Kamui is shaken awake by Kamu. He rubs his dizzy eyes, leaving traces of pain in his face. Seeing the dark waterway in front of him, Kamui realized that he was hallucinating just now. He stands up and gives a cheery, ultimately smile to Kamu, who returns the look with a grimace. When did you get here? Just now. You and Wanshu were laying in the ground. Oh, I don't know why, but I found myself trapped playing a level I was stuck on for a month. Is that what happened to you guys too? The agent hacked our audio and visual modules. Phew, at least that wasn't real. But after reflecting on his hallucination, his smile quickly fades. No, it was. Seeing Kamui wake up, Chrome breathed a heavy sigh of relief, then adjusted the sensitivity of his perception module back to normal. Even still, the trauma and pain he experienced in the dark had far exceeded the limit of what most people could endure. Wait, where is that guy? He suddenly end up here. They look around to see no sign of Vonnegut beneath the floor. The sound of rumbling is like a countdown to impending death. Suddenly, immense pressure caused a crack to form in the floor as the red tide spews out from within. It looks like that wasn't the last of the red tide. It's more diluted than before, but there's still a ton of it. We need to get out of here. Then the 4 of them quickly run to the exit, but at the speed, sooner or later they'll be surrounded by the red tide and the hetero creatures occupying the waterway. Come, get Wanshu and come out of here. What's the big idea? I'll try and hold off the red tide to buy you all sometime. Let me help you, not like the red tide will do anything to me. On the way here, I found some switches that open up some secret passages. It will be easier if I just show you. Captain, forget it, you won't listen anyway. Wanshu, let's go clean the way. Alright, but don't wait for us. Relax, Wanshu, let's go. Alright, be sure to come back in one piece. Okay, time to cook. Time to fight. Just came up from below. The red tide over there is not enough to flood the whole underground waterway. But you don't need to see many... You don't need so many red tide to kill constructs. Get out of here. Even if it isn't flooded, The concentration of punishing here is high enough to make us corrupted. There are intercepted hit repeaters everywhere. Pull back while fighting. Okay. We are not only injured but also corrupted. I wish once you were here. Damn, there's not even time for repairs. It's a matter of time, chat. You're playing with time right now. Concentration of punishing is still rising. You better stay away from me too or you'll get worse. There you go again. Upper level from the complicated region. Upper level. That's one. Oh, okay. Scanning. Sensor. Oh, hello. Q. Like a switch connecting the gate. The red one once it passed, this kind of thing can't stop it. It is not to buy us sometime. Let's try this one. Upper level. What the fuck is this? Can I go here? Nope. Oh shit. Oh no. Chrome. Oh shit, oh shit. Did I miss something? Did I miss something or no? Oh, I missed something. Turn the valve. It's like a switch connecting the gate. The red once passed, this kind of thing can't stop it. It is enough to buy us sometime. Equip. Operate equipment. Looks like a switch connecting the gate. Can stop it. Can have to pass sometime. Not here. Where are we going? I'm lost. Here. Nope. Upper floor. Can I go here? Oh, can I go here? Okay. Which one though? Left side. Am I returning back? What the heck? Hold on. Oh, okay. I think we're in a maze. I can go here, so I'll just stick it there. Where are we going? Oh, is that a maze? This is a different one. Oh, yep, it's a different place. Reteg is about to flood here. Hurry up and go up later. And go. How about you, Chrome, though? No, you go first. Don't you hear that? A mass of hetero creatures are coming. One of us should be left behind to take care of it. Just get through, none of us will be able to get out. Man, if Chrome take care, meet us soon. Okay. Oh, I thought Chrome would be like, Kamui, you need to go to meet Kamui. Oh, there's no sacrifice right now. Okay. Thank goodness. No response. Climbing the ladder, the ground underfoot begins to rumble slightly. The source of the rumbling not only comes from Kamo fighting against the enemy down below, but also from the hetero tide rushing toward Chrome from above. Facing the surging wave of hetero creatures, Chrome is forced to defend his position in front of the ladder. Even if the corruption of his frame reaches the critical mass, he will still continue to fight. However, he is no foolhardy self-sacrifice. Rather, sensing that the level of the corruption is no longer rising, he detects something about his strange anomaly. I'll take a page out of your book. As long as he can hold on a little longer and intercept the enemy rushing toward him, his determination might just be able to pull off such a Hail Mary. Even then, he can barely keep such an unspeakable plan suppressed in the bottom of his heart. Chrome takes a step forward. His sight enveloped in lightning slashes the hetero creatures, smashing wave after wave into pieces. But right as he catches a glimpse of victory, he hears the sound of ominous footsteps slowly approaching. Oh shit. Someone's coming. Oh, what a wrong person to meet in your situation, Chrome. Oh shit. I'm sure you'd think it's a miracle if you made it out of here alive. Are you still choosing to sacrifice yourself to save your comrades? Chrome remains silent. He stands firmly and continues to block the incoming wave of hetero creatures. Interesting. Hetero creatures in front of him suddenly halt their attacks as if they received a signal. Most leaders should in immense way. They rise fast and fall even harder. Seems you are no different. I won't let that day come. Faced with Chrome's conviction, Vonnegut quietly walks forward. Electric current of punishing virus hissed beneath his feet like a raging waves, as if to tear the narrow space apart. Show me everything you've got. Interesting. Countless crimson tendrils leap out from the ground and strikes, all targeting Chrome's inward device. Chrome remains undaunted. He dodges the attack and rushes toward Vonnegut. Just as he is about to reach his opponent, he picks up the motionless remain of nearby hetero creatures with his sight as a shield, blocking the attack. Golden lightning from his sight unleash a thunderclap. Chrome strikes Vonnegut defense barrier with all of his might. You've already tried using brute force. Think again. Chrome gripped his sight tightly, condensing all of the lightning in the tip of his blade. With the scorching heat of a meteor strike, he smashes Vonnegut's barrier once more. Following a slight cracking sound, the tip of the sight finally manages to penetrate the seemingly indestructible defense barrier. You can still maintain consciousness of this level of corruption. You are indeed a splendid seed. Fuck off. The only one who can say seed is a Camellia from Wuthering Waves, by the way, chat. He looks at the weapon, puncturing his defense barrier, and nods in faint appreciation. What you lack is not courage, ingenuity, or skill, but pure and raw power. As I've said before, the speed of humanity's technology progress can't ensure victory. But the potential and progress you have shown me, I'll give you some more time to blossom. He places his hands behind his back and deactivates the punctured defense barrier. He takes a step back, noticing Chrome at his limit. As a sign of respect to your bravery, I'll call them off your comrades. Right as Vonnegut finishes speaking, the hetero creatures within the waterway quickly resets like the tide. One more thing. A transport craft you flew in on has been constantly sending eyes in search of you. There are no match for corruption, but that doesn't mean they will stop recording. If the investigators recover them, that could spell trouble in the future. So I've had Cinderella take care of transport craft for you. She said that there was some other issues, but that doesn't concern us. So Cinderella didn't get involved. Is your loyalty really worth it? Light and darkness coexist. Don't you share a similar review? Faced with Chrome answer, Vonnegut simply smiles and says nothing more. He turns and walks into the dark tunnel. Interesting. Climbing up along the corroded floor, Kama squeezes through a half-collapsed hole. You're back. Everything okay? Seeing Kama return, Chrome wants to stand up, but the split leg of his frame make him unable to maintain balance. Even a cursory glance shows that his frame is seriously corrupted and damaged. I was going to ask you that. Take a good look at yourself. I'm fine. You're not fine, bro. I don't care what you say. We need to get you to a doctor. Ooh. Kama is caring, guys. Kama is caring. I've already tended the captain's wounds. At least his injuries won't get any worse for the time being. Let's hurry back. There's nothing more we can do here. Alright, we're all here. Let's get going. Cap, let me carry you. No need, I can walk. Chrome responds coherently, but the others can tell he's struggling to hide his fatigue and that he's barely holding on. I know I said that to stay awake, but I didn't say you had to stay moving. Exactly, once you said your wounds will get worse if you keep at it. We need to get you back ASAP. Are you still here because of me? There's only one transport craft back. The one that brought you here is gone. If we left you here, you might be attacked by that agent again. Come on, grab the cup and let's go. You got it. Chrome tries to refuse, but Kamui throws him over his shoulder without much resistance. Unable to move due to his serious injuries, Chrome has no choice but to give up the struggle. Full speed ahead! After Strikeout evacuates, two shadowy figures emerge from the scorched ruins. It's Cinderelic and Vonnegut. Vonnegut, can he really make it back with those injuries? I've done what I can to stop his punishing concentration from rising past the point of no return. He should be able to make it safely back to Babylonia. Interesting. He is helping Chrome. Interesting, enemy helping Chrome. But still, I don't trust you, bro. I don't trust you. I don't trust this dude. Vonnegut. There's something beneath the ice. This is only the tip of the iceberg. And how can I smell? Bro smell like suspicious, cunning and stuff. That's why I said that. This stuff is like a tip of the iceberg only. There's a lot more. The figure in the shadows lets out of a soft, cheerful laugh. Even if he managed to hold out, it'll take him over a month for his frame to recover. I mean, he has a lot of frame. Why the special treatment? Yeah, why the special treatment though? The man laughed, then points at her forehead. This is a declaration of war. I need to keep him alive so he can deliver my message to those bastards playing MIND's mind games right at my doorstep. Interesting. The Ascendant is the one who like taking the lead of the war. Because right back, it's us, right? It's the Babylonia. Okay. Interesting. Unsure of what this means, the girl tilts her head to the side in confusion. Forget it. I'm just trying to lure those snakes out of hiding again. After all to them, only the dead stay quiet. But in the past, you did whatever you could to cover our tracks so the humans couldn't find us. But now you're bringing them right at us. This isn't the first time we've made our presence known. We just stopped for a brief period of time. Ever since I first laid my eyes on the red tide, I know that the future foretold by Asnet was within our grasp. Lions can expect to capture an elephant merely waiting in the shade. Now is our time to go on the offensive. Interesting. Not to mention, Alpha is going to stop nothing to Alpha is going to stop at nothing to direct human despair away from Luna and into me anyway. I mean, that's how we know Alpha. Caring. Even if you kill them, the same thing will happen in the future. You could get rid of Alpha, but then Luna will just become the next ticking time bomb, and we don't know where she is. So it means they are still wary of Luna. I've been collecting food to feed the Red Tide. If they're willing to send us delivery, all the better. I'm sure she will express her sincere gratitude for such mutual beneficial victory. Are you worried about him? Yes. Relax there, child. I've never known a human to return to Earth after arriving in Babylonia. We'll never see him again. Wait, what? Wait, chotomate. I've never known a human to return to Earth after arriving in Babylonia. You'll never see him again. Him. Commandant? Wait, what? Chotomate, if that's Commandant, what the heck? Wait, what? You want to return Earth after arriving in Babylonia? Or other than that, if that's the account, not Commandant, maybe like extra character. Interesting. Okay. Our priority now is your mother. Also, the mother that they're talking to is different. Mother and this is Meister, right? This Meister and the mother is different. Okay. I'm sure that won't be the last of them. I'll leave you to protect her. I'm needed elsewhere. The girl nods, then take the crystal pyramid from him. Do you know what this does? Yes. Pyramid. Interesting. The transfer craft steadily enters low Earth orbit. Kamo enters the isolation chamber, while Kamui and Wanshi show sign of trepidation. Wanshi inspects Chrome Inver devices again. Even though his frame was heavily damaged from battle and corruption, his Inver device is relatively intact. With all this damage, even if everything goes according to plan, you're going to out of commission for over a month. Chrome forces a nod, feeling weak. He can only lean against the cabin wall. The dark sky outside the window makes him drowsy. Prior to the departure, Chrome cancelled the countdown for the distress call and sent an emergency evacuation request to the nearby task force, hoping that they stop the search and rescue mission and evacuate ASAP. If the squad encounters the agent, there will be only one outcome. They'll become food. Death. For Chrome, he had long since grown acquainted with the word death. This is war. He recalls what his father had said to him. Death is inevitable. That is also what his father had said. As long as you're a soldier on the battlefield, your day will come. I've already applied for your transfer. Thank you for your outstanding performance during the mission. Huh? A few old memories fill Chrome's mind. It's a past memory. For that, he had experienced a catastrophic failure, but that gave Chrome a new life. Wait, what? Okay, it's on the. This is on interlude of Chrome. When he is still gaining the name Langston's missed. But this time, even if it was the worst case scenario, at least I protected everyone. With this feeling, Chrome recalls the thought that had flashed through his mind right before his final encounter with Vonnegut. If it wasn't the worst case scenario, if only he can hold into an ounce of hope, if he is able to transfer into his new frame early due to the damages sustained in the battle. Since Goro has been the only one resistant to corruption, he will be able to temporarily free the commandant to stabilize the corruption and other issues caused by MIND division. Working alongside Goro, Chrome will have the better chance of destroying that secret base then. Langston, you know what to do as my son, don't you? Gather everything that is of use, put them together and then create a perfect me. I'm going to achieve this goal my own way, Dad. But this goal, no matter how sought after it is, it cannot be his final destination. Looks like I'm going to spend a month in the Star of Life while they repair my frame. Considering all of the surveillance lately, perhaps spending a month in the Star of Life recovering will be more suitable for the opposition's plans. During his meeting with Goro, even though he did not reveal anything to the opposition, he did give them a new target. Even still, Chrome has no regrets. He has to make sure of the commandant's willingness before he saves the next life. After his meeting with Goro, the commandant's willingness was without a doubt. Whether he has to become the rat to free Goro or acquire the commandant's assistance, he must stay alive. He has achieved his goal his own way. I can let them stop me. He has to take action, even under the disgraced circumstances. I can get a hold of the Star of Life. I wanted to see if they are still taking patients. Is their comms linked down or is there a signal jammer nearby? Chrome wants to ask Wanshi, but his corruption and wounds make him unable to speak. I think someone planted something next to the engine. I didn't really look at it too closely before takeoff because we were in such a hurry. It's not safe to check during flight either. Call them when we get back to base. They all nod. Silence falls over them among the rumbling of the transport craft. Chrome wants to share his suspicions with everyone, but even his vision begins to fade. He does not know what happened after he balanced out here. Wanji has not specified. But with the look on his face, it definitely would not be good. I must stay awake and leave a clue. Chrome struggles to gain control over his broken finger. 829. He writes the simple message on the palm of his hand with a vital fluid exuding from his fingertip. Column A, number 29. This is the address for Asimov in his terminal's directory. Most of the time, Asimov is in his workspace where he cannot be reached. Only this address is able to reach him regarding top secret research. In addition, only those involved in these top secret projects know this address. If they are willing to use heavy-handed means to interfere with his plans, such as signal jammers, he has no other choice but to write this glimmer of hope on his hand. If his assumption is correct, Wanshi and Kamu will understand this clue as they check each invalid comms in the comlink. After all, they are sure to connect to the dots with while looking at the directory itself. In order to make the number more apparent, Chrome once again struggled to gain control over his fingertip. Pain, deep, agonizing pain. Prior to this mission, Chrome has not used pain to stay conscious for quite some time. Somehow this gives Chrome a season of bitter nostalgia. Steadily arriving at the predetermined landing zone, Babylon is already shrouded in artificial night. For Chrome, the imaginary moon hanging outside the window has accompanied him for countless nights at FOS College. Countless days, work repeat, train repeat, struggle repeat, all to keep Langston Smith on top. But now, there was no need for such a cold, relentless pursuit of perfection. Becoming a Smith was no longer his sole pursuit. Perhaps it is the sense of familiarity that gives him a little peace of mind, or perhaps that he has already reached the limit. Chrome's memory once again begins to sink into itself. We made it. Leave the transport ship as we can finally contact the Star of Life. Okay, I'll get the captain of the ship. His condition is getting worse. Carry him and keep him steady. Thanks, sorry for the trouble. Chrome wants to say that, but he can spit out a single word. Wait, come on, there's something written on the captain's hand. Oh, 829. wasn't there before boarding the plane. Did he want to tell us this but couldn't? It seems that his vocalizer has been destroyed. Go to the Star of Life before looking into this. One chick grabs Chrome's hand and wipes it clean. Let's go. They understand. Reliable comrades, reliable friends, and a real sense of security. He thinks of how fortunate he is for being the cap of Strike Hawk. Hey. Before Chrome falls into coma, Kamui sees a smile on the corner of his mouth. Although it is now early morning according to human convention, there are still several personnel on the landing platform performing maintenance on transport crafts. They are somewhat surprised to see the safety hatch open halfway as a blonde figure rushes out from within. Huh? The young man who personnel could always tell he was laughing even by looking at the back of his head is now in a state of panic. Hey, is there a medic? Okay. Returning from Earth, turn left and proceed through the sterilizing tunnel. Then, you can take regional shuttle to ER at the Star of Life. A staff member standing behind the right partition simply recites the regulation apathetically. Hearing this formulaic response, Kamui remains quiet. Instead, he rushes in the direction of the sterilization tunnel with Chrome lying unconscious in his arms. After seeing them disappear, the worker behind the partition got together and began to gossip. That guy he was carrying, that wasn't one of the Smiths, was it? What the hell was their mission? I wouldn't be surprised even if the Grey Raven's commandant come back in this condition one day. And their commandant is a human, but him? Wow. All these side characters, even your design is very NPC. Shut up. With NPC design, same as attitude. NPC reaction, NPC design, and NPC way of talking. Side characters. Yeah, the casual side characters and games. Passing the evacuation corridor, Kamui runs into the sterilization tunnel with Chrome in his arms. Kam and Wanshi follow in close pursuit. Let's go our separate ways here. I won't be any of use to him. Hearing this, Wanshi wants to say something to Kamui, but he keeps quiet. I'll tell you now when everything's under control. Don't worry. I will let you know. I'll let you know when everything is under control. Don't worry. A small central purification filter rumbles in the background. Kamui looks at Kamui and Chrome in his arms, standing among the sterilization spray. Silence hangs over the group. No one knows what to say at a time like this. A prompt signal that sterilize is complete. Kamui nods and waves goodbye. After watching Kamui leave, Wanshi and Kamui carry Chrome to the regional shuttle. Upon returning to this familiar yet disturbing place, the Star of Life seemed to be more chaotic than what Wanshi remembers. Due to the large-scale battle in CT75, the Star of Life, which had a reputation for being busy, is now a hellscape of blood and vital fluid. Before the battle even began, the staff anticipated a large number of casualties, but even as they try their best, they still cannot cope with the spreading disaster. After the Longinus arsenal destroyed most of the Red Tide, there are still more mass casualties in the ruins of CT75. They cleaned up a large number of hetero creatures, transported supplies, recovered samples, and collected data. It may have appeared insignificant compared to the achievement of the core personnel, but it was still equally important. Wanshi takes Kamui through the ER's lobby via a familiar shortcut and places Chrome on a temporary maintenance table. We need apologies, the maintenance room is already Oh no. Before he can even finish speaking, the staff hastily refuses him and runs over to a room where he is being called for assistance. How can there be this many wounded? Wanshi, let's contact President Hassen. Wanshi nods. They both open their terminals, then dial Hassen and Celica. No response. Wait, what? Someone's interrupting this stuff. There's a third party here, probably. Response from Celica either. Is it too late in the evening? There's no way Celica having... I mean, President Asni could be asleep, but Celica... But I'm not Asimo or the others. Most of the others are out on missions, but we can try Asimo. Both of them repeated call for help. Call Asimo for help, but he does not pick up. After a long time, a strange face appears in front of the com. Celica. Hello, Celica is currently in a meeting. I can relay a message for her though, if you wish. Something's blocking them. Someone's stopping them again. There's a third party, like there's a bullshit happening right now. Both of them quickly explain the situation. If someone is injured, please proceed to the Star of Life and follow the procedure. But they're already at max capacity. In that case, wounded person have no choice but to wait for a vacancy. I'll relay the message to Celica, but neither her nor the president can help with medical issues. I recommend you wait patiently. Are you kidding me? My response according to protocol. I can repeat it if you'd like. Piece of... Now, I guess you have no other choice. Once she abruptly terminates the call. Seems like Hasan and Celica are tied up as well. See? Their comms are being rerouted. See, someone's blocking. Oh shit. Okay, well, hold on, let me just pee. Hold on. Chat natin. Okay, let's continue. There's no point in wasting your breath. We have to think of another way. Well, if it isn't Dr. Wanshu, I sure haven't seen you in a while. A somewhat familiar face appeared in the corner. You're still here. Well, there's no other place for me to go now, is there? Anyway, I have a frame that needs maintenance. Is there space? Can't you tell? Doctor laughs awkwardly. Doesn't have to be in maintenance room. You just need a matching action module in the vital fluid dialysis. Are you going to operate? She hurries to the temporary maintenance table and checks the stock for Chrome's module. All that's left is a hand module, but you can't replace it without a maintenance room. After all, it's as simple as just replacing the hand. Did you check the reserves? The Star of Life used to also keep emergency supplies on hand. This is all we have. We're already running on fumes here, but I can pull some strings and get you a vital fluid filter, seeing as it's an emergency. She turns to Wanshu and says with a heavy heart, or you can think of another way, Dr. Wanshu. I'll take the filter for now. She nods, squeezing her way through the crowded corridor. She quickly returns with a vital fluid filter. Together, she and Wanshu hook up a Chrome to the machine. I recommended you get him out of here as soon as possible. Oh? Interesting. I recommend you get him out of here as soon as possible. Something's going on, and again, Dr. A is giving a warning to Wanshu. She quietly whispers to Wanshu as they up the machine. Why? He won't get help. If you know what I mean. It's because we're connected to, because Chrome is related to Commandant. Oh shit. If you ask why, all I can say is that the hospital is running out of supplies. I'll be trouble if I say anymore. She clears her throat after hooking up the machine. I've got work to do. If you think of another way, just leave the filter here. I'll come get it later. Thank you. She nods, then disappears beyond a corner marked Star of Life. Is this the only way? We need to replace his dying parts now so that he has a chance to survive and recover. But there aren't any available maintenance room or suitable parts. What about somewhere else like A29? Asimov. I thought about that too, but what the hell does that mean? In puzzle games, this sort of code normally represents a password, location, or a particular spot in a large set of data. The captain couldn't have left us a clue about something none of us know about, like a lock. The closest building related to A29 is a shop. Then that only leaves one possibility: the directory. Before they have arrived at this conclusion, they had been poring over the directory looking for people to call for help. It seems so obvious now. After the two reach a consensus, they quickly take out Chrome's terminal. Column A, number 29. Hey. 28 and 29 are both Asimov. Let's give it a try. Once she pressed the number in the directory. However, no one answered their last glimmer of hope. As the dial tone continues to ring, a rare bit of sweat appears on Wanji's forehead. We can get the replacement parts for his frame. I can try to replace them here. Want to contact the captain's father? He rarely talk about his farm, but I've heard others mention him. It's rare to see Kamui this serious. Wanji looks up for a moment. I've heard some rumors, but did you see the situation just now? They've obviously taken the captain's father into account. I think we should keep trying to reach Asimov. Wanji pressed the name of the directory once, twice, thrice, 4 times, 5 times. Suddenly there's a prompt to connect with them from the other end. Asimov. There's nothing in front of the communication monitor except a young scream. I shouldn't have connected Mr. Asimov without his permission, but it kept ringing. Who are you? Who's there? Forget it. Doesn't matter. Do you know where he is? What? It does matter. My name's Rosa. I came to ask Mr. Asimov a few things. Rosa. Judging from her childish voice and being unable to reach a camera, the girl had to be 6 or 7 years old. It's a child. He's not here. I think he's hiding so he can continue his research. We've got an emergency. Where is he exactly? An emergency. Got to Zone B3 at the Science Council. That's where he goes so no one bothers him. B3 is the new research building of the Science Council, which is fairly close to the Star of Life. Let's go. Array of Hope shines on their beleaguered faces. Kamui picks up Chrome again and rushes to the shuttle outside. The shuttle quickly turns to Zone B3. There is a young girl standing in front of the stairs of the building. Hi, I'm Rosa. You said it was an emergency, so I followed you here to see if I can help. Mr. Asimov should be in the sealed lab. Sealed lab? Yeah, Mr. Asimov doesn't like being bothered, so she explained immediately but begins to get nervous after seeing Kamui's anxious face. Rosa races on the building up the emergency stairwell at nearby Match 1, banging on a wall around the corner. Mr. Asimov! Rosa's voice trembled with a slight whimper. Rushing of bars research equipment comes from the depth of the sealed lab. Arriving on the street. Asimov stared at the one sheet with kindred dark circles. Yep, Bro is overworked. Circles of brilliance under his eyes as he is packing up the things he had just knocked over. Wanji wants to ask, so someone can scare Asimov, huh? But he has more pressing issues. Save our cap, Asimov. He looks at Chrome, who is gravely injured at Kamui's arm, and his face turns pale. Come with me. Asimov hurries into the sealed lab. Rosa stands there timidly and waves as if choosing to follow them. This might not be the year, but your timing couldn't be better. I've been working to fix the remaining problem with Chrome's frame since this morning. Sorry, I left my terminal in the workshop. People kept disrupting me. I just so happened to fix the issue that's been giving me trouble all this time. Asimov pushes to open the door, takes Chrome from Kamui and places him on the maintenance table. Once you give me a hand. Once she nods, then immediately begins attaching various instruments near the table to Chrome. What about me? I'm gonna stare there. I still need to confirm some things. Grab my terminal. Rosa may have taken it with her. Terminal? Go. Okay. Holy moly. Oh! Project Winter. Okay. Interesting. The last time we heard about Project Winter is when Lucia is checking her memo, right? Something like that. Interesting. Oh, I'm so exhausted. How many hours did we stream? Including the one that when I got disconnected. So now is 2 hours. 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 hours. Let's continue. I'll just sit like this. Yeah, my back kind of tired. Okay. Oof. In the glare of white light, Chrome opens his eyes. The scene and sounds of before him are like a false curtain of night. It is chaotic and difficult to distinguish. A familiar figure is standing to the side, silently watching him on the maintenance table. Thud. Huh? In his discombobulated memory, Chrome subconsciously utters a name. As he comes to his senses, he realizes what he had said. Mr. Smith, I've already received a report from your comrades. But we need to report it to our superiors. Once she's already taken care of that. Hassan was really bent out of shape over the news about Vonnegut. Good job, everyone. A new agent is troubling. Good job. A new agent is troubling news. Enough, let's discuss the mission later. Give me a minute with Chrome. I need to speak to him privately. Oh. Amo is reluctant to leave, but Guanxia managed to push him out of the sealed lab. Before you do, I need to sync the current research progress. Once you leave, I'll add an inhibitor to Chrome's frames. Asima points to the new frame's neck. It's this one. Don't worry about where it's located. That's the most effective spot. It may not be an individual device, but don't remove it all willy-nilly. It can help you stabilize your MIND and reduce the probability of deviation and corruption. Even if you encounter high-intensity interference, it will prevent you from losing control when your MIND becomes corrupted from memory deviation or other symptoms. The lower is now capable of handling... How's my mic? I think this one's okay. The lower is now capable of handling daily operations. In the future, you can link with your comrades just as before. You just need to know one thing. The risk has decreased significantly, but that doesn't mean it's as safe as Arclight. Okay. How low is the probability? For daily activities around Babylonia, the risk is infinitesimal. However, if your MIND deviation after being damaged or hacked by enemy in battle, you'll be more susceptible to corruption. If your corrupted reaches a critical level, you'll need a commandant that can resist these symptoms in order to stabilize your MIND. It means they need us. Understood. But there doesn't seem to be any commandant that can resist memory corruption. Do you really understand? Seems to be correct. This serious injury still doesn't enough for you to recognize the limitation of constructs. As I said, if you can adapt to a specialized frame without any injury, then I'll accept your choice. But by the looks of it, you seem to be willing to pay an even greater price. I once said that the commandant was indeed a useful thing, but now that's changed. Do you remember our chess match? You said to me, if you choose to abandon your troops, the war will end faster. Oh, this is his father. Yeah, I nearly forgot. The heck. If you choose to abandon your troops, the war will end faster. It taught me to look to the future while watching the present. I'm using my own method to collect useful things and create a future of my choosing. And is that to use everything you have to surpass Smith? Correct. I refuse to abandon past events and my past self. Most importantly, I refuse to abandon a single soul. This redemption is my own. Once you get involved in this vortex, your battle will spread from the battlefield to every corner of your life. The cage of sight, the nose of language, and the abyss of power will come for you as you gasp for air at night. Do you think humans that don't have to go into the battle live a life of leisure? Even the undefeated commandant is bound by these invisible ropes. Seeing his father, who had always been strict, show a solemn expression, Chrome gently grabs his hand. I'm already in the eyes of the vortex. Yep. Chrome said, I am the eye of the vortex and let it come, okay? I will face it. That's what Chrome is saying, guys. The moment I decided to become Chrome and serve as a bridge, I was ready to pay double the price. Salute. Chrome, all I cared about were the methods and the results. I've never asked you about your reasons. You know the consequence of stepping into the eyes of the vortex. Why do it? For the sake of changing. I remember what someone said about change when your procedure succeeded. Whether you become the blade or the blade wielder, having the determination to join the battlefield will result on the same fate. I'll tell you the same thing. Whether the blade depends on its wielder or the wielder depends on their blade, both rely on what is useful nearest to them. You never disappoint me, Chrome. Thank you for your praise. Thank you for your guidance. I heard Mr. Asimov say the first transfer to a specialized frame has a high risk of causing your MIND to delve into chaos. So Kuro is key to this operation. It's us. Bro need the fam, okay? Bro need the power of friendship and family. Correct. Leave to me. Don't want you going solo again. But Mr. Smith, think of it as a gift for proving your determination. As far as I know, a lot of people are being driven by a variety of reasons to free the commandant. See you guys again. I think John is more like a let's say in father's way. He's doing the like hard love for Chrome. I think probably I'm not 100% sure, chat. Okay, we're not 100% sure. I'm just going to deliver the last piece of the puzzle. Wait, this shit is still alive? Wait, what? Colin is still alive? Oh shit. I feel like I should decorate the office to accommodate this many visitors. Colin, I came here to discuss something with you. I will discuss what? We've got an urgent mission on Kuro is in stable condition. I don't think there's any need to continue observation. Seems like all of my guests are here for the same reason today. The Commandant's mind beacon has in fact been polluted. You don't want to repeat of what happened in Revenge, right? In that regards, I'll have Kuro get treatment in the Star of Life. No need to bother your man. President Hassan. He smiles sardonically, searching each other. Aren't we partners? Don't be ridiculous. Besides, once we have enough evidence, this matter should be handed over to a person with greater expertise. Even if the Commandant's mind beacon is polluted without causing any corruption, Kuro is a ticking time bomb. If those accusations stick, what price are you willing to pay for your actions? Stick? Have you found Luna? Of course not. What the fuck? We're powerless to do such a thing. Who do you think we are? Grey Raven? Whether that be the previous Grey Raven or this Grey Raven, they all have something to do with the Ascendants. Even if those slackers under my command capture that Ascendant, she'd be rescued in no time. Fine, I'll take responsibility for whatever happens. Oh, are you willing to act as a guarantor for Kuro? That's right. Colin smiles, fixed firmly on his face. Alright, very well. Seems like you've got something up your sleeve, if you're willing to make such a decision. Well, I guess I should tip my hat to you then. Since I have had my word, I'll let Kuro go for the time being, considering you and the others came all the same way today. However, Quitting isn't exactly my forte. If we can finally close the book at this matter, I'll welcome the talented covenant to help us create a future for humans. Fuck you. After more than 2 days in this blinding light, right as your cognition begins to blur, the door opens once again. You're free to go, Kuro. Is this confined treatment over? I can't say for sure. You know what, Selika? Can we hug a bit? Can I hug you for a bit? I mean, we've been sitting on the same shit like 2 days. I need someone to comfy. Anyways, it is what it is. I mean, never mind. I think President Hassan will yoink me out. You're free to go for the time being. Seeing you struggle from exhaustion, Selika escorts you to the regional shuttle of E en route to Zone B3 on the Science Council. Hassan is sitting in the cabin as if waiting for you. You made it, Kuro. Yep. I've got good news and bad news. Which one do you want to hear first? Bad news. The bad news is even though you no longer need to be of confined treatment, you are still under the observation. They'll be watching your every move from here on out, but at least you're no longer stuck in that room. The main reason they were let go is because you're needed for a mission only you can perform. Oh yeah, it's the Bone got something. Hassan and Selika quickly fill you on the recent events. There's a new agent. Correct. We're short-staffed and new issues keep popping up. I was able to get you out because I also want you to help Crow maintain MIN stability until that frame transfer is complete. According to Strike Hawk's intel, the new agent is incredibly dangerous. We should avoid engaging him though, since we're still recovering from the last large-scale battle. The Red Tide also poses an issue. Based on Wansh's report, the Red Tide Red Tide in the underground waterway has been diluted, but it's still of considerable size. We've confirmed that the core fragment has been destroyed. Whether there is some other force controlling it or there is just some residual liquid capable of expanding, it still needs to be destroyed. We've wasted enough time already. If we wait any longer, that will just mean more trouble down that line. We need to deploy big domain nodes. No. I've spoken with Asimov and we've determined that a tactical unit will be more effective at conducting a precision strike underground. The structure isn't particularly large, and the amount of red tiles doesn't justify the use of the Longinus arsenal. More importantly, we can play a numbers game with bit domain nodes against such a dangerous enemy. Strikeoff is familiar with the area, but Chrome's new frame is still being field tested in active combat. The mission poses too great of a risk without your help, Commander. Okay. Can I rest first? Considering that you may encounter that agent again, I suggest you take a member of Grey Raven with you. Cover tracks and avoid direct confrontation with the enemy. Only one person. According to Kamui and Wanshi intel, their area is quite narrow and additional members will only be disadvantageous. You and Strikeoff will also be accompanied by a complete independent team during the mission. Don't worry about the team, just mind your own area. One more thing. 21 constructs were assembled as part of the auxiliary team to investigate the surrounding area. However, the transfer cut was destroyed. You got cooked by Cinderelic something. And they sought refugee in the underground city. Rescue them if you still got enough strength in you. Nope. If there are no further questions, I'll have Celica inform Lucia to wait by the transport craft. What about Liv? What about my daughter? Based on the team composition and combat ability, Lucia's the most suitable candidate. Asin and Celica fall silent. After a 10-minute drive, the three of you arrive at Asimov's sealed lab. Okay, bro. Brother Asimov, we're here. Entering the sealed lab, Chrome is lying quietly on the maintenance table as if asleep. He's still conscious. I put his frame into sleep mode to prevent any further corruption and damage. However, I still need him to confirm a few things, so I've kept the voice and audio mode operational on his arc light frame. I can give you 10 minutes if there's anything you need to say. Ask about his condition. My MN is stable. It shouldn't cause you any trouble. I mean, are you in pain? I'll get used to it. Quite being over dramatic. Only if necessary. You mean to keep your MIND stable? Chrome nods slightly. His injuries had already pushed his frame past its limit. All he can do now is rely on those machines to maintain consciousness. Sorry for dragging you on a mission right as you leave that prison. It's okay, no need to apologize. Yeah, if Lucia is here, we need to hug her. We need to comfy ourselves. You fulfilled your promise. But hearing the news about the specialized frame from Hassan, a sense of uneasiness fills your mind. Even with Asimov's breakthrough, Glory is still far from stable. Glory, is it the name of the new frame? Interesting. Chrome Glory frame. As if affected by a memory replay, Lucia's blank gaze after transferring frames flashes before your eyes. There's still a lot we don't know about the frame. Are you sure you want to change your frame now? That's why I have you. And one day when I'm not there, if we're on different missions, you run the risk of MIN deviation. Then allow me to come find you. Chrome's voice remains soft, but it has a tone of unquestionable firmness. Is the reality of the situation that optimistic? Are you really going to be able to find me? Of course. I have several backup plans just in case. You hear a sense of uneasiness in his voice if he had sensed something. If you let me, that is. I'll take the extra help. Oh, hello X. King X Mount, welcome. I'm a bit exhausted, but yeah, I will try my best to stay alive on stream. Thank you. Let's begin. This is the second time I've conducted a specialized frame transfer. I mean, the first one is us, right? On our baby girl Lucia. Asimov has stern look on his face. We've made a breakthrough with the technology, but there's a higher degree of uncertainty compared to Plum. In order to avoid MIND deviation, you'll need a more integrated connection with Chrome than a standard link. And how do I do that? I'll use this machine to allow you to dive deep into his MIND and establish an internal link. It will allow you to see his thought and condition in real time. Does Chrome know? I told him before you got yours, alright? You just need to hold on while the link is being established. After that, it will stabilize. If you don't have any questions, lie down on the spare maintenance table over there. Understood. Bring him back. Before you can ask what Asimov meant, your memory falls into darkness. Oh, it's the child Chrome. Fall into Chrome's chaotic MIND, all you can see is a little boy wandering aimlessly. Who am I? Where am I? Although there was no answer to these basic questions, he steps forward into the darkness. Alright, understood. As if following an order. Did I pass? As if trying to reach a target. I won't let you down. As if stuck in a cage. Gather everything that is of use, put them together, then create a perfect me. He is talking to his father, John Smith. As if scavenging through despair. Useless light. Be grateful or else. He is an idealist. Assembly passed. With each step, countless dreamy voices echoes in the dark void. Although you cannot fully comprehend what they are talking about, you can sense the malice just from the fragments you heard. Become a smith, become a smith. As he walks through the unpleasant noises, his footsteps begin to falter more and more. I can become. His image begins to blur. But who am I? The void begins to shake violently. If it continues, he will gradually lose his self-awareness. But in this state, he can't even notice the mind beacon above. Who am I? The boy's voice is trembling in the steady stream of noise. I am Rome. Rome? This is your future name. Future name. You will become Chrome. Become the man you want to be. Like finding a glimmer of hope in the tenebrous depths of malice, he begins to look around for the source of the voice. Walk toward the mind beacon. The mind beacon. He inspects his surroundings, but there is no mind beacon to be found. Look up, Chrome. Ah, it's up there. The boy holds out his hands, as if to chase the distant star. With a bitter smile, he leaps. Thank you. Don't worry, brother. We're all good. The dark void begins to materialize into a magnificent hall. Oh, Akdelek. Look, Commandant, if you're here, that means the frame transfer isn't over yet. Oh, wait, never mind. Illusion of flowers and food surround him, but no one is present. Seem to be lucid. Sorry, I don't know what just happened, but I'm sorry for being such a burden. It's okay, bro. Even though this place is... forget it, it's nothing. Our internal link is stable. I won't experience any memory deviation. Now, it's nothing. But you still need to wait a little bit longer. Why not chat to pass the time? Sure. Why do you want to help me? Because helping you is also a form of helping myself. I could have waited longer, but every second I wait just one more second I fall behind. I need to achieve my goal. And what's that? Before I answer that, let me ask you something. Do you think there is a difference between humans and constructs? Nope. Nope. So as we know, the only difference between human and constructs, they're I mean, for me, the only difference for construct and human is that constructs only have like they become a robot, but the consciousness is but the human consciousness is still within the construct, right? So for me, no, not many humans think that. There's no difference if they manage to, because the way you know what's making me curious about PGR chat on this game, on this civilization. Babylonia managed to transfer soul, and up until now on our current science related stuff, soul is the let's have a real talk about science. Soul is the only thing that been piqued the interest of scientists, because again, if they manage to take control soul, consciousness of a human being, a creature, that means they can already scientists can finally started implanting humans on robots and stuff. Construct. That's the thing that's been lacking science. And up until now, it's only a theory. If it's possible or not, it's only like assumption, alright? It's not even possible. It's on all of us. The word possible is not a word for that. Theory of a human transferring their soul to another. Let's say for example here a construct, right? Anyway, let's go back to the story. That's the existence of the sleeping. You know, those lot of rich people go freeze their body thinking about the future scientists. Future scientists later will like revive them. Because how I know, once your life stops, your heart stops, that's the time that your soul will vanish. Alright? That's how the real world works. Once you stop breathing, your blood stops circulating. Freezing, we can't stop time, okay? Freezing your body, so I kinda, for those rich people, you just wasted your $1 million, okay? For planning to revive yourself in the future, because again, your soul's already gone once your body stops functioning. Let's continue. Not stop time. I mean, in real life, there's already a lot of rich people who died who like freeze their body, right? They're wishing, there's this wish for them to like on the future, maybe future scientists will revive them and stuff. So yeah, something like that. So again, on reality, once you stop breathing, blood stops circulating, and once you die, yeah, your soul's already gone on your body. That's all. That's the end. So it's just a waste of money there for them. Not many humans think that. He walks straight through the illusion of flowers and decorations. Humans fear the combat ability of constructs. Individuals without real power can easily be used as tools. Rumors, prejudice, arrogance of humans go on like this. They will only go farther toward destruction. I've already seen countless examples and experienced them firsthand. I'm sure you feel the same way. You're right. But contradictions also have cause and effect. If these rumors and prejudice are the final effect, we cannot solve all this without understanding the root cause. Saying this to Chrome, he smiles and nods. That's why I want to get involved and understand its cause. Only then can I solve it. Can you really though? As long as we know a little about history, we find that humans repeat their mistakes. This is true. No matter what era. That's true. But then, mistakes are meaningless so long as progress is made. That's also true. Looking at this firm expression, you randomly recall a passage of a story you frequently come across, overcoming countless adversities and witnessing just as many lay down their lives. The intrepid heroes continues to search for hope on this harrowing journey. Let's see. Most people did not know that this journey would be unworthy and adulation. From the moment they set forth, they were doomed to a life entangled in shadows. Our troubles aren't over quite yet. Don't worry, this is the opportunity I need. You have always been a gift to me. He looks at you quietly and says nothing more. He remains quiet until the magnificent whole begins to fade into the fog. It looks like the transfer is almost complete. Chrome. Even if the path you chose is fraught with hardship, even if you can save everyone, are you still holding onto that glimmer of hope on this most harrowing journey? As your vision begins to blur, an unwavering smile forms on Chrome's face. Cutscene?
そうだ望むとも
Okay. It's of the same effect as
たとえどんな代価を払おうとも
no matter the risk.
絶対に立ち止まりはしない
Just must stay still. Wuthering Waves players, this is similar to Carlotta character story. The glass shattering, moving forward from the past. Yep. The inspiration, I already smell it. Yeah, my smell's good, despite my nose not good right now. It's a warm light. In the turbulent darkness, Chrome sees the warm light of a lighthouse. In order to solve what will happen next, I must set out now. Everyone's waiting. Welcome back, brother. Welcome back, Ohio. Regaining consciousness once more, you see the familiar lights overhead. However, there is a slight change in their position. Chrome looks at the people around him. Aside from Asimov, he sees Wanshu, who had been helping the entire time. Kamo is standing nearby, and also me. In front of the onlooking crowd, he raises a hand with unconceivable ease and grip strength. His arm feels so light as a feather, but with the strength to pierce metal. However, an unusual disturbance suddenly arises. Chrome knows that this feeling is the precursor to the MIND deviation. Such a disturbance is likely to appear within the first few minutes of a frame transfer. If this continues, he quickly lose control over his frame. He closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, then focuses on the mind beacon in his MIND. Morning. After Chrome's MIND begins to gradually stabilize, he smiles and opens his eyes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to Kuro. Welcome back, brother. Fallen. All I did was lug you around, Cap. Wish I could have been of more use though, obviously. Kamui shrugged his shoulders with a look of resignation. Oh, I also told Kamu about your situation, Cap. I didn't want him to worry. But if anyone deserves the gratitude, it's Wanshu. He walks over and pats Wanshi on the shoulder. Thanks, Wanshi. No need to thank me. Asima was the real hero. Everyone's modesty comes off a bit stiff, but Chrome still feels grateful for their efforts. All I care about is results. Progress like this is hard to come by. Heaving a sigh of relief, Asimov slumps down in his chair from exhaustion. Don't you all have mission coming up? Yep, we have to take care of the Red Tide and rescue some stragglers. Since we can fire the Longinus arsenal a second time, this should help you take care of the Red Tide. He points to a box that had just been brought into containing hundreds of these shaped objects. This is a compact weapon developed based on the concept of plasma arc furnace, called a polyfurnace. Its niche application prevents it from seeing such much use out in the field. Application. It requires a large amount of energy and a sealed environment. Yeah, this is a good weapon for waterway. It means the waterway is an ideal environment. As long as we find a suitable installation site, we can maximize the evaporation of the Red Tide below. Sounds like a plan. Bro is overworked. I made some modifications, but it still requires a sealed environment. Asimov furrows his eyebrows and reiterates. If it's installed in an area full of leaks, we'll have to figure out a way to patch them. Hearing this, the Strikeout trio is at loss for word. Sounds like a plan. When we try to evacuate, that's for you to figure out. I'm going to go somewhere secret where no one will bother me and just rest for a few hours. That being said, let me know if there are any issue with the frame. Can we get going now? Can we call Lee and the others? Let's go. Right on. Kami runs out of the room with cheery delight of a golden retriever. Okay. Just like what Asimov just said, yeah, we will rest. Good night, guys. Okay. It's about getting intense right now. Congratulations. You've received a milestone in your research on specialized frames. Looks like all of your hard work is finally starting to pay off. Don't break out the campaign just yet. Champagne. Even though Chrome has a specialized frame just like Lucia's, we're still having issues with the same bottleneck. The reason why Plum can withstand simulation data from Ascendance is that it's already compatible with Alpha's data. The dangers and effects of substituting it into another frame don't meet our expectations. That's why Chrome's frame uses post-processed battle data sampled from Plum. In order to minimize the size effect, I based the underlying logic on humanoid hybrid frames, Rosetta, to accommodate and restrict extraneous data. But this frame will put immense strain on Chrome's memory. I see. Even if we obtain the data they bring back, replicating an Ascendant is still nothing more than a pipe dream. That being said, even if we're able to improve our ability to replicate a construct with Ascendant data based on humanoid hybrid architecture, that would still be a huge leap for us. How has Lucia been recently? Maybe guys, we need, because again, we're so focused at Chrome and our, yeah, on the Trico Hawk, and then guys, I've been waiting like, where the next Lucia? I need news about her. There's nothing out of the ordinary based on the reports from her routine frame maintenance. I'm looking through the data collected by Shom to create an upgrade plan, but it'll take some time. For the sake of safety, it's better to add an insurance policy other than Goro. Compared with emotion, technology and knowledge are more reliable. If necessary, I can borrow some equipment left over from Project Winter. This is one of Lucia's past memory. This is the third time we heard this Project Winter stuff on this chapter. First Lucia, second, I forgot, third this part. Didn't that cause enough trouble as is? Okay. But there is no denying that it also brought a lot of benefits. I know, because my head hurts right now, so I can think like at the moment on this situation, on this specific time, is I can think like other stuff, but I can still read though and understand, so it's okay. But there is no denying that it also brought a lot of benefits. Let's talk about these things in private. Asimov has been working around the clock. Mission. Ooh, we're gonna use. It's been a while, bro. It's been a while. Vera. The last time we used Vera is on side story, extra story chapter 2. Yes, chapter 1. Yeah, Grand Blue. Yes, this is the last time. For night. This is Rosetta. This is lost chapter is Her Majesty Chu, and then Echo Arya. Yeah. Anyways, until now, the best one for me for extra story is chapter 3. Anyways, let's continue. Where's the meat? Let's go. It's a bit Sashiburi. Long time no see, Vera. What's going on? Why Vera here? Wait, will she going to join the mission also? You arrive at the transport craft 20 minutes in advance. In addition to Lucia, who was already waiting, you see Lee and Liv also standing there. Commandant. Hello, baby girl. Baby girl, daughter. Thank goodness she's not guys. Guys, thank goodness Liv have the baby daughter title, because if again, thank goodness she didn't use the Lux outfit, the Lux frame, because again, if Liv used the Lux frame, oh shit, I might end up simping very hard. So yeah, I'm safe. So again, chat, no simping at our daughter, right? She's a head pat, alright? We focus on the Grey Raven. We focus on our baby girl Lucia. Then also our brother, right? Brother Lee. Why are you guys here? Because Lee and I have been worried sick about you. Yeah, because again, I think Commandant still haven't rested. Because we just end up on torturing chamber for like 2 days in a freaking one room, all white. Because again, if you're staying in a same room for 2 days without no entertainment, just seeing white stuff, bro, it will torture you it will torture you mentally. All right. That's the way. That's how even government. That's how government they use like torture people if they want to gather intel to a person. I mean, that's one of the. Anyways, let's continue. Yo, what's up, bro? Even though we aren't going on the mission together, we at least wanted to see you and make sure you're alright. Commandant, let's hug our daughter. Yeah, I just noticed like, bro, Commandant, you still haven't slept. Yeah, we didn't have any rest after the having us tortured on that stuff, right? We just go straight to the mission. All right. Commandant, strong. She looks you overworldly. You look pale, Commandant. At least I'm free. I'll get some rest after the mission. After talking with everyone for a short time, Chrome arrives with Strike Hope. He gives a simple greeting, then sends the intel he had prepared to your terminal. Yo, welcome. With regard to the extra mission, President Hassan assigned us. I've already prepared the intel and whole map for the 21 target personnel we need to rescue. In order to expedite their return to Babylonia, I've asked the liaison officer to meet us with oh my god, my Englishing. To meet us with to meet us at a predetermined location and time on the Forgotten Street at City 75. If there are no further questions, let's get going. Okay. What is it? What's the matter, Wanshi? I'm just glad you're okay. Okay. Wanshi remains quiet as he considered their current predicament. Boarding the transport craft, you feel as if you are being monitored. Turning quietly, you see several personnel occasionally looking up from their work in your direction. Chrome turns to look behind you, sensing their watchful eyes. Among the crowd, a man wearing a white lab coat grabs his attention. The man is slouched over like a lonely and weak middle-aged man. Only those dark golden eyes vaguely remind Chrome of someone he had just met. Mr. Kurono, please hurry up. Mr. Kurono. Okay. They're giving us clues about Mr. Kurono, so does that mean we're going to deep understand Kurono? Because again, Lee is from Kurono, all high-end weapons from Kurono, right? Mr. Kurono, please hurry up. You're going to be late for the meeting. Mr. Kurono. Kugawa. Okay. We got a sign that okay, so it's Kurono, like Dr. Kugawa. I think is the one that they pronounced previous earlier part of the chapter. Is this doctor, or I just mistook it to someone else? But yeah, so it's Kugawa. Okay. Dang. Does he have something to do with Kurono? When I was still a member of Kurono, I accidentally come across his data file. I thought he was on the board of directors, but turned out his name is just a coincidence. There's no way. We see. He's just a doctor who's now working for the Star of Life, but this time his name coincidentally appeared in your inspection reports. It's not coincidence. It's not coincidence, bro. It's not coincidence. But enough of that. You should get going. There's no time to waste. Right. Ignoring the unsettling scene behind them, the group turns and boards the transport craft. Riding on the cold afternoon wind, we're back here. The two transport crafts land in the abandoned ruins of City 75. Having established contact beforehand, a large group of stranded personnel is waiting at the landing zone, while the other team members go to speak with the stranded constructs. Camo makes a break for the underground waterway. Are there any personnel in critical condition? Yes. I place everyone in the first floor for the time being, right this way. Once she nods, then follows her. The other team has arrived. Chrome looks at the notification on his terminal and relays it to the team. I mean, it's already predictable because we're using Vera. It's already Cerberus. Vera is crazy Vera's here, unless they're like a hidden mission, like private mission. Right? Hasn's mentioned there will be others. Yep, I remember that. I remember having not only one team going in. Well, according to the plan, Cerberus will also be participating in cleaning up the Red Tide, but they're acting independent of us. Cerberus. I thought you were going to come looking for us once you were finished. I thought so too, but the captain said that saving Plo was our top priority. counting the wounded over there. How many people are gathered here? 19. 2 are still MIA. MIA, missing in action, I think. The 2 missing constructs are from my team. Do you know which way that they ended up going? They went to an area that was suddenly reported as a high concentration zone. But they were heading there even before we received the warning. You tried to notify them, but we have already lost contact. They're cooked. They're cooked already. I mean, I think this place have a lot of jammers, right? So, interesting. I think either they cooked, the Red Tide cooked them, or again, this is a place for Ascendant, so Ascendant might cook them. Now with the new agent of Asnet, return to Babylonia. Once everyone receives emergency treatment, we'll look for your missing comrades. Let me go with you. They're my comrades after all. It's too dangerous. You should head back. They're my comrades. I can leave my team behind. Our commandant's gone. I can't lose them too. I'm begging you. Oh, no, it's so dangerous. I agree with Commandant. The area is dangerous even for us. We're better off ensuring the safety for one more person if we can. You must be Chrome. I've heard about you. Oh my god, here it comes. Smith. I mean, because Smith is a perfectionist, right? I appreciate your concern for my safety. But as the captain of your team, I'm sure you understand. Oh, alright. I thought he gonna say that. Oh, you're Smith. That means I'm safe. Right. Other than that, Commandant Kurorowi is also here. If your team members are in danger, would you abandon them for the sake of your own safety? The construct captain's plea awakens some distant memories of Chrome's heart. Of course, no. If this is the last time I see them, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Regret? I may be a soldier, but I'm not the property of Babylonia. At least give me the right to decide how I die. Alright, interesting. How Chrome states for a moment. I understand your feelings, but as a soldier, you can disobey mission orders. If your only mission here is to cooperate with the rescue and return to Babylonia, by allowing you to accompany us, I'll be aiding in your violation of military orders. Thinking about the sense of surveillance along the way, Chrome cast a sideways glance at the transport craft behind him, hinting to the construct mission. Oh, right, there's still one objective. The construct quickly opened his terminal. On the mission log, one objective is still active. Our last objective is to search for the commandant, but we still haven't found him. My team and I split up to search for him, but judging from the location of his disappearance and given the time, he probably didn't continue with your mission. Roger, thank you everyone. They use their brain right there, Lumo. Taking the mission as an opportunity to look for his comrade. Because the Chrome of like side what did he do again? Where's the cast a sideways glance at the transport craft behind him, hinting to the construct. Lumo, interesting. What's your name? Looking at the personal data gathered by Chrome, you find a detailed description of the captain and his comrades. Captain named Percy, service time 4 years. After transferring teams 3 times, he has served his most recent team the longest. Member named Percy, service time 2 years 7 months. Ever since joining the task force, he has served the current commandant, Percy, 2 years. Member named Reina, service time less than 1 year. No additional data in his new recruit. No, it's a new one. This is a new one. But kinda sucks because again, 1 year, less than 1 year. But it should have been like a detail, right? Not only like, alright, no additional data in this new recruit. Guys, this is a construct, right? It is a construct. Let's board the transfer. Everyone else board the transport craft. Wait, huh? Wait, never mind. I think I just misunderstood it. Uncle Zajak, hello. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. I'm continuing what I left because I'm gonna continue all I can get in chapter 14 and then do the event because I need the block card. How are you, Uncle Zajak? Going to sleep na? With your commandant. I'll help the wounded board the transport craft. Got it. Need a hand. We've got a difficult mission ahead of us. Considering how long you were monitored, take this time to catch up on some rest. Lucia. Baby girl. Lucia takes out a bottle of Nutri-Aid and a compressed biscuit. Now that we talk about biscuit, there's my biscuit. Because we don't have stuffed bread downstairs. I'm looking for bread before I stream because that's my source of sugar. So I brought, and I don't want to eat chocolate because yeah, my teeth on my left side still hurt. It's starting to recover a bit, but yeah, I'm like avoiding sweets like chocolate. So I brought some from our supplies. When I asked about your condition while you were being monitored, everyone said you were kept well fed, but I was still worried, so I brought some from our supplies. What do we need? What other stuff do we need about when on Lucia chat? First, she protects. Second, she worry. Third, she cares. She's already perfect. What do you mean, guys? She's already all in one. She's also strong. Not that strong, right? She is not that like so much strong, but again, she is growing like very fast. Her growth is so fast, like legit. That's why I'm very curious. There's no way the information about the Lucia is that's all. When we were doing chapter 13, chapter 12, even the interlude of Lucia Plum. Is it Plum? Yes, it's Plum. And there's no way that's all. There's more than that about the information about Lucia. Thank you. Thank you. That's just thanks. With a bitter smile, Lucia wants to say something, but she's worried about the watchful eyes. Instead, she quietly placed the Nutri-Aid and compressed biscuit into your hands. Alright, let's go. Let's go help. I bet one she's almost done with the emergency treatment. Okay, let's go. While everyone else is busy helping the crowd into the plane, you have a rest until all 18 constructs depart as scheduled. Time to go, Commandant. Let's go. Oh, we're back. Right at that moment, Cerberus jumps into the underground waterway through the blast hole. That damn transport plane is crawling with micro recorders. They're all maggots. Why don't we blow that shit up? Oh, I know. Guys, I'm always getting distracted to Vera because of her hair, right? Her hair, alright, chat. Thank goodness not the Tofu and the Legendary X-Mal is not here because every time I see them, when they see me on this specific scene, like in front of Vera, they go like be suspicious, like barking and stuff, alright? I'm just getting distracted because of her hair, like so high saturated, red hair, red eyes, medium premium body. Damn. And then what? Ride you back to Babylonia? I was just kidding. Let's blow it up when we get back. Looks like some people are leaving no stone unturned, considering they've bugged our transport craft too. They've bugged Noctis' frame too. Huh? Noctis grits his teeth and clenches his fist. When I get back, I'm gonna blow up those pieces of. Use all that C4 you call a. Use all that C4 you call a brain and think for a second. Few people would go to the length of bugging our support equipment. I bet it was whose henchman. So we can just get rid of them. No need. We're not their target. Vera, I mean, yeah, Vone, I don't know what Vona, blah blah blah. Is yeah, his target is I think a Grey Raven because of curiosity via what Gabriel told him. Vera turns her head, leans over to the camera on Noctis' frame, and smiles cheerfully. Isn't that right? Then let's get this God's Forsaken mission over with. We have 3 objectives. First, we need to use this stupid disc to clear the red tide, then locate our target. Let's split up and get this over and done with. What about our objective to follow the Grey Raven commandants as much as possible? Her smile. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no. The keyword is as much as possible. We'll do just that. Just that. Even my pronunciation got fucked up right there. The blocking the red tide while looking for her. That's what we are going to do. Looking for her. Wait, who's her? Huh? Her? The only her on the other enemy is yeah, Cinderelic, right? Seems you're the closest to the control room. If you want a clue, knock on the old console over there. I think we should deal with the red tide first. But when the valve is blocked, these hetero creatures will get mad. Handle the red tide first. Let's cook, chef. The valve is right here, good. Get rid of it first. Alright. Oh my god, my mouse is so... Because guys, I don't have my mouse pad wet, it's still wet. I just finished laundering it yesterday. My clothes. But it's so fast. Hold on. Well. Oh. Literally. What the heck? Oh, I think it is what it is. We just focus. Ow. Red soup. Gabriel's red soup, the red tide leak. Did they come from other unblocked places? Although the current inward device has been enhanced, it still is fatal to be drenched by it. I need something to stop it. Knock the barrel. Ah. Okay. Hello. Can I go here? I'm just joking. Oh wait, I'm just joking. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Crazy voice again. That's a long press. Guys, I can stop checking her back. I don't have back pages, by the way. Trust. Knock the barrel. Okay. What if I just dodge? Oh, never mind. I'm joking. Can I dodge? Can I dodge? Whee! Oh, I'm just joking. I can. Actually, wait, hold on. Just a minute. Bruh. Control Q. Let's pass like this first. Alright. But what's the sound? Oh, there's zombie. It's nothing new. Yep. Mouse so... Wait, some hetero creatures are heading towards you. How troublesome. Hello. Are you alive? We're still alive. Again, there's no way how I notice Vera. The more pain she received, the more enjoyable she enjoyed the fighting, right? So there's no way Vera will like die like that, right? Huh? What's going on? On a contract entangled with hetero creatures. It's alive. Well, they're safe now, so just leave them here. It's not that we can't manage, but we have to go to the control room first. Let's go. Oh, it's the fish. I didn't know that. Wait, what? What weapon is that? Wait, ちょっと待って。Huh? Again, the reason why I like the skill attack of her because combination of red and black, and I love those mixture. Also, blue and black, a mixture of high saturated and black colors. Alright. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, I didn't know that. Okay, go to. Can I destroy this? Oh, no. Alright, let's go. No room. I'm here. I hope you can find clues on the rusty machine. Bless you. Got you. Crusade. We have friends. Endless troubles. Ooh. There's a long range, right? What if I ult? I'm trying to seal off the red tide leaks and install the poly furnace. Okay, I'll go back and screw on those valves. It's become a spear? Wait, hold on. Yeah, she combined the scabbard, her katana, and the... I don't know what you call that. Is it scabbard also? The cover of her katana. Yeah, she merged those two. Interesting. More crap. Alright, let's me ult. Crazy mode. Oh, it have crowd control. Alright. Flow rate is reduced. Cap. Go on the next valve. What's the next? Crap, more. Give me more crap. It seems that there is no information here except trouble. What's going on to our side? Not much different. Let's check once more and then go back. I don't want to be swallowed up by trouble. There are more floors up here. You can't leave until all of them are carefully checked. Why? What about number 2, 21? I'm still trying to seal off the red tide leaks and install the poly furnace. Finish our original task and then meet at the exit.
何の心配もない。完璧な勝利を収めて、指揮官。